Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the world of random fact alchemy, where history, languages, and random knowledge converge into a potent blend of intriguing insights of our fascinating world. Hello, I'm Uli, and I'll be your guide. Seeing as it's been 4 years since the world witnessed one of the most catastrophic events in centuries, here at Random Fact Alchemy, we thought it'd be a good idea to take a look at how pandemics have shaped history in the past. The COVID 19 pandemic was an outbreak that was marked by anomalous pneumonia like symptoms. It originated in Wuhan, China in December of 2019. By January 20th of 2020, it had reached the US. According to the World Health Organization, it claimed the lives of at least 3.4 million people worldwide in 2020 alone. The pandemic rapidly spread globally, leaving long lasting repercussions that continue to affect us today. However, pandemics and plagues are not novel occurrences. They have been part of civilization since its inception, and we have consistently overcome their impacts. To begin, it's important to understand the difference between a pandemic and a plague. Although they are almost synonymous terms, there is a slight difference. While both terms refer to the progressive spread of disease, the term pandemic came into use during the 17th and 18th centuries, while plague became a term that referred to pandemics that occurred throughout history. Throughout history, pandemics have struck, wreaking havoc among populations. As early as 430 BC, 25% of Athenians in Greece succumbed to the Athenian plague, marked by mild symptoms like headaches, conjunctivitis, and rashes, leading to death within 7 to 8 days. The disease remains a mystery to this day. In 541 AD, the Justinian plague decimated around 60% of the Mediterranean population. DNA from burial sites revealed Yersinia pestis, a bacterial infection carried by rats and transmitted through fleas as the culprit. In 1346, this same infection caused the Black Death, claiming millions of lives across Europe, Africa, and Asia, with approximately 25 million in Europe alone succumbing to the disease. These are just a few of the plagues we've survived. While disease is a fact of life, what's surprising is the resilient ways we've endured them. Before the advent of modern medicine and scientific understanding, people often interpreted and dealt with phenomena based on limited knowledge, giving rise to superstitions or reliance on religious explanations for death and disease. In ancient Rome, expressions like evil spirit begone were invoked after a sneeze. In the early Middle Ages, Pope Gregory the Great, amidst a world shattered by war, famine, and the aftermath of the Justinian plague, viewed plagues as manifestations of God's wrath. The phrase God bless you after a sneeze is believed to have originated from his practice of offering a short prayer for the sneezer. The Black Death prompted a variety of remedies and attempts to combat the illness. Some of these included roasting meats and boiling water. Other less conventional practices included bathing in hot water, lighting cabbage stems, quince peels, and aromatic wood, bloodletting, which was the act of draining blood from an individual, consuming laxatives, and congregating in groups for prayer. Some of these remedies proved counterintuitive, as practices like bloodletting and laxative consumption would weaken the body and potentially contribute to the spread of disease. These unorthodox treatments also brought about unorthodox doctors, the so called plague doctors. They were distinguished and characterized in history by their unusual attire, comprising of a cape and a mask with a long bill. The bill on the mask was used to mask the odor of decay amongst the dying and had aromatic substances. Despite feeble attempts to combat disease, the great plagues of history left a profound impact on mankind, extending beyond the death tolls. Plagues have consistently left profound impacts on civilizations, with widespread casualties often resulting in societal consequences and additional challenges within populations. The Antonine Plague, for example, struck Rome between 165 and 180 AD. It is oftentimes linked to the decline of the Roman Empire. About half of Rome's population is believed to have perished in the plague, leading to the depopulation that enabled scattered German tribes within the empire to expand, facilitating their integration. The depopulation also weakened the borders and compelled the Roman Empire to recruit men from neighboring barbarian tribes, creating a mixed military. Additionally, the plague is thought to have played a role in the rise of Christianity, transforming the Roman Empire from a once polytheistic society to a monotheistic one. Historically speaking, younger generations tend to convert more easily. The younger generations also have higher odds of surviving illness. This created the ideal conditions for Christianity to grow and spread within the Roman Empire, as the older, more traditional generations succumbed, leaving the younger, more modern minded Christian converts. Another example of the effects of plagues on society is the enduring economic aftermath experienced in Europe after the Black Plague. Most notably, there was a significant reduction in the labor force due to the high mortality rate. This resulted in vast stretches of vacant and uncultivated land, eventually leading to positive socioeconomic changes. The scarcity of laborers drove an increase in wages as the demand for workers rose, ultimately contributing to an improved quality of life among the general population compared to pre plague conditions. In reflecting upon the rich tapestry of pandemics and plagues woven throughout history, it becomes evident that these profound disruptions have not only shaped the course of civilizations, but also propelled transformative changes in their wake. As we stand at the 4 year milestone of the COVID 19 pandemic, we find ourselves at an intersection of history, science, and human resilience. The journey from the Athenian plague in 430 BC to the current global battle against COVID 19 has been one of continuous adaptation. Our understanding of diseases, once shrouded in mystery and superstition, has evolved with each pandemic. From invoking prayers and unconventional remedies during the Black Death to the meticulous study of DNA in uncovering the origin of plagues, humanity's response has transitioned from the mystical to the scientific. The historical echoes of pandemics reverberate not only in death tolls, but in the enduring societal shifts that follow. The Antonine Plague's impact on the Roman Empire, contributing to its decline and fostering conditions to the rise of Christianity, illustrates how pandemics can reshape the cultural and political landscape. Similarly, the aftermath of the Black Plague led to an unforeseen economic renaissance in Europe, demonstrating the resilience of societies in rebuilding from devastation. In the face of the COVID 19 pandemic, we have witnessed a global alliance of scientific endeavors, rapid vaccine development, and unprecedented collaboration. The digital age has allowed for real time information sharing and coordinated responses, contrasting starkly with historical periods when the spread of knowledge faced formidable obstacles. As we commemorate these 4 years, let us not only acknowledge the losses and challenges, but also celebrate the triumphs of the human spirit. The lessons learned from centuries of pandemics underscore the importance of preparedness, scientific advancement, and global solidarity. In navigating the uncharted territory of the future, may the resilience displayed in the wake of COVID 19 inspire us to build a world that is not merely resilient to pandemics, but one that fosters equity, compassion, and a united front against the uncertainties that lie ahead. Thank you for watching this episode of Random Fact Alchemy. We hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if there's anything else you'd like to explore, please let us know in the comments below.